Hi, this is Matt Donegan from Challenger Story. I'm here with Svetlana Bagheri, who's the founder of Entrelon Real Estate Club. Svetlana, welcome.
Hi, Matt. Thank you for having me.
Svetlana, tell me, what exactly does Entrelon Real Estate Club do?
Entrelon Real Estate Club is a powerhouse of real estate visionaries and industry shapers. So we bring together all the decision makers from across Europe, everyone involved in transactions in commercial real estate industry, and it's high seniority, broad geography, high quality content. So that's what we do.
That sounds pretty exciting. It sounds like it's a lot of pressure as well. What's your background? What made you start the business in the first place?
Uh, well, I guess by the time I had this idea in my head that I want to have my own venture, I had developed a strong network of people in that industry and already had, say, reputation of someone who knows, you know, other key people. I'm a great connector, great networker, know loads of interesting and very important people. I have talent to connect them in a way that it's beneficial for them, and I just decided to capitalize on that. This on my skills, my say expertise, my network. So I launched it in 2022.
Yeah. 2022, it's now 2025, and what you're doing with Entrelon Real Estate Club is effectively you're using not just your knowledge, but your network, your connections. So it's not just what you know, it's who you know as well. And look, you're perfectly placed in that market, aren't you? When's the next event, if you can
Next
remind
event
me?
we're working on is 3rd of February 2026.
Wow. Okay. February 2026, and you're going to have the leading players in the commercial real estate all going to be there across Europe, right?
It's a
Fantastic. It
bit
sounds really
extreme. This
exciting.
time we're actually going more global and we're
Oh,
discussing the
wow.
stream on global trends. We have Middle Eastern panel. We have full a stream dedicated to living sectors because that's something that a lot of investors are looking closer into, and the regional stream as well, the CE focus stream. So 3 streams at this time round.
Right. Okay.
We focus on the top decision makers, CEOs, CIOs, those who make crucial decisions on the strategy, where they want to invest. We focus on people who have money at stake. The conference
Right.
is
Okay.
not like a conference, the usual format that you would imagine. It has engaging formats, round tables, pitch scene. So some projects or companies have an opportunity to pitch what they do. What is that special, next project coming? And because everybody in the audience are key decision maker level people in the industry, they have a lot to say. They don't want to just sit and listen. It's not a conference where you go 5 people on stage and then you're bored in 1 hour. That's not the case. So the format is
Right.
great, seniority is great, geography is broad. Last time we had 175 people from 21 countries. And after that, we received absolutely inspiring feedback that what we're doing is right. And moreover, whenever we set the next agenda, we consult with our advisory board, people who are in the industry. They have decades of experience and they reflect to us. So what is important for them to discuss next time? What topic really deserves, extra sessions, say the data cities that we're adding this time.
Um, do you find that because all the key decision makers in the industry are there at the same time, that decisions get made quickly, that trends are set right there in the room?
Well, yes. I mean, what we do is very transaction focused, so deal focused. The people who are there, yes, the seniority allows them to speak frankly, debate, and during that debate, create some, maybe come to new conclusions. Potentially, someone comes, leaves the room and says, "Okay, I'll adjust my, investment strategy. Okay, I'll maybe go into, say, housing." So
Right.
the level of the discussions is really thought provoking. That's what we want to achieve as well, and we do achieve it.
Yeah. It sounds really exciting. It's challenging actually to be holding that event, to have those people listening to what's happening in that room, for you being responsible for bringing them all together. That sounds like a challenge in its own right. What are the other challenges that you have in developing the business?
My main challenge has been, since I launched this business, having a 2-year-old daughter. So my challenge was to combine being a good mom, being a good wife, and being a successful entrepreneur. That was probably, still is a challenge.
That sounds like a huge challenge. And what you've got, it was a 2-year-old then. What made you do a crazy, that was like 3 years ago, right? What made you do that crazy thing of deciding now is going to be the perfect time to launch a business with a 2-year-old?
Really, a very good question. I'll tell you this. I don't know, perhaps other women may relate to the same conclusions, but once you have a child, one or two, doesn't matter, suddenly you understand the value of your minute is just quadruple. And you want to make sure if you are spending this hour working for an employer or doing something, it must be so rewarding and the value of your energy, your time suddenly increases so much. Then probably what happens to a woman when she has a child and then she's in business, different values, different priorities come in place. So priority, you either make a difference out there in the world or you make a difference within the family. And I think sometimes women face this, face the situation and they assume it's either these or that. And rarely we are inspired to do both. Somehow the society, I don't know, I was under that impression. You cannot be both. You cannot be good, difference maker within the family and at the same time difference maker in the world. So this is something I'm still figuring this out.
Yeah, but I mean, it sounds like an incredible journey and a very, very different thought process to say that I've got a 2-year-old child. Every single minute of my time is really important.
Yeah. Exactly.
I need to do something with that time. Instead of just saying, okay, well, then I'll just try and maximize what I can do in that time. You've edited out other things in order to be able to do something. You've developed a business that is at the heart of a multi-billion pound industry. That's a pretty big leap.
Yes. And funny enough, this morning I closed a big deal. And then I'm just so not happy about it because my baby is upset, teething. My second baby is 6 months old.
So, Lana, you've got 2 children under 5 years and under,
Yes.
running a multi-million pound business in a multi-billion pound industry. Give me some tips here. If there's any ladies at home wanting to build and develop a business when they've got small children.
Full disclaimer, we did not prepare the answers. So everything that's coming is coming from our heart. First tip would be you should capitalize on what you've got. Like, we used to solve problems in mathematics, in mathematics classes. They give you, okay, so this is what it's given. Find the X. So you need to have a look at what is available to you. First, you look at what experience you have available to you, what time you have available in your hands, and what you could possibly do that you would enjoy doing, and at the same time it is financially rewarding and it is doable given what you have at the moment. For example, we were thinking about expansion last year, but last year I was pregnant, so we kept the program roughly around the same topics that we had before. This year that I had a baby, I could not delay the expansion any longer, but I had to plan for it. I mean, I had to hire more people. I had to hire a full-time nanny. I have to arrange all the, housework in a way that it is working in my favor and giving me those spare half an hour, spare hour, spare 10 minutes, which I need to immediately use and which I cannot afford wasting. So that was first tip. Capitalize on what you've got. Second tip, for women who want to maybe change the journey, say, I don't know, change a career, or they want to launch something that they're comfortable with, maybe a little venture. Perhaps it can grow out of your hobby. I always say the best business is something that is a well-paid hobby. So do what you're good at. Because the moment when you are low on energy, there must be something motivating you. And if you don't have this why you're doing it, why am I doing what I'm doing? I love people and I love connecting people and I'm passionate about what I do. So the moments when I feel low, I remind myself, okay, Svetlana, this is what you do best. This is what gives you energy. And when I feel low, my best remedy is to schedule a call with my client. I have a conversation with my client. After that, I'm full energy again.
All right.
So really good what can they do? What can they do? I'd probably say be honest with yourself and really listen to your guts. The best decisions I've made in life is the ones that I've made with my guts, as well as Jeff Bezos as well. Recently, he said the same. Yes, usually your gut is going to guide you in the right direction. What business you want to set up, how you want to set it up, what leadership strategy you choose. It's up to you. You should be comfortable with it. My leadership strategy is different
Mm.
from my husband. He is managing more people. He's impressive in the way he delegates tasks. This might not be my strongest feature, but
Yeah.
I'm better in other elements. So I do have an opportunity to witness someone else next to me constantly thriving for better results, for higher, for bigger goals, scaling up business all the time. So I have this. Thank God, this is amazing. So should I not have that around me? God knows, maybe I would be thinking differently. Maybe I wouldn't go global with my summit. Maybe things would be different. So I'm analyzing what I've got. I know what
Yeah.
inspires me, what gives me energy, and I'm honest to myself. Am I leading the company in the way I feel like? Yes, I am. Good. So it's going to succeed. And people feel it. People know that
Well,
whatever I say, whatever I do is genuine. You don't need to persuade them. They see it in your eyes. You don't need, you know what I mean? And the initiative that I launched, Women
mm,
in Real Estate, Ladies in Real Estate by Entrelon, is reflection of my other passion. I like helping women share their insights in a very safe environment, whereas they're all leaders, they're all successful, impressive CEOs, managing directors, founders. And funny enough, we share the same pains somehow, and that's such a nice, safe area to express it. Solidarity in women's corporate world is a very beautiful and important component in our lives, which we try to nourish.
wow. Well, it sounds like you're quite purpose driven. You mentioned something earlier on about finding your why do something, and obviously that kind of keeps you motivated. I'll ask you around that, the purpose, the why in your life is a key driver. I'm in awe of someone who's got two small children, who's very anxious about growing the business. But where do you find the energy? Because having children's really draining. Anybody who's had kids will know that. Anybody who's had kids and they're watching this, they'll be thinking, she she's done what?
I I was asked this last year when I was doing the summit at 2025. I was 7.5 months pregnant with huge baby bump, walking around giving instructions. Everybody do these. And I was asked, Svetlana, how are you? Are you okay? Do you need to take rest? Do you want to sit down? And I was wearing heels. I was like, no, sit down. I don't have time for that. So how do I have energy? Well, first, I'm an energetic person. Thank God. God bless me with energy. Second, you actually had the answer in your question. You said about purpose. Being purpose driven is what gives you energy. At some
Yeah.
point when I was friends with my husband is my ex classmate. We did MBA together, and during that MBA, he
Oh,
gave me
yeah.
a gift in 2013 with Y. Back then, we were just
Yeah.
friends. We didn't know we were gonna marry each other down the road. Back then, this beautiful golden ratio of why, how, and what. I don't know if you're familiar with that or not. It can be applied to anything. It can be applied to your marketing campaign, to your, I don't know, choices, your career choices, your business venture choices, and other things, basically everything. That's why they call it, I think, golden ratio, golden circle. So I do have my energy because I understand the purpose, and I know it's just very simple. Whatever is energy draining, you don't do it, you delegate it. Say accounting. Oh my God. Contract. Oh my God, I hate it. I delegate it to my assistant. She's doing all this. What I
Yeah.
do, I strategize, I have bigger vision, I understand what's going to be the value of the next thing that I plan and
Mm,
what benefits my client's going to have out of it. When I have that
yeah.
vision, I'm excited to deliver it. So this is the energy, is the reason why energy is there. And considering
Yeah.
kids are taking it, well, I mean, they're taking it, but they're giving back. Parenting is so exhausting and it is so rewarding at the same
Yeah.
time. Plus,
Yeah.
another motivation I have, I want my son, who's now 6 months, and my daughter to see a woman, their mother, a woman who did not give up on her life, on her goals, on her wish to succeed, and she decided to have it all. Being at
Yeah.
home, being mom, being wife, being friend to her friends, being human being, being woman, and being entrepreneur. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I want to give them that example. I want to tell my daughter with my example that you can do anything, you can be anyone you like in this world. Same goes to my
Yeah.
son.
Yeah. What a brilliant message. What an absolutely inspiring message, Svetlana. It's
I'm about to cry. I'm so
made me feel
emotional.
warm inside.
I'm still
Yeah.
hormonal.
Me too. Me too. Just thinking, what inspiring life.
So I'm one of the many women who have been through the same journey, who probably haven't
Yes.
shared their thoughts yet. Maybe they haven't been invited to your podcast yet for other podcasts. Maybe they haven't been reflecting it on their LinkedIn, or just
Yeah.
maybe only family are, family people around are aware what they're going through,
Yeah.
because this is. And look, I do not want to diminish men's achievements. They are there. I deal with fantastic, super amazing, super successful, super driven men in the industry. My husband is one of them. I deal with them. I know, I see, I'm impressed, I respect. But for women, there
Mhm.
is this element to it because nature designed us. I mean, nature, that we are the ones feeding by nature.
Yeah.
So we are the ones who have to take a step back when the baby comes in. We have to. I mean, few months we were just unable physically to do anything apart from just feeding and sleeping,
Yeah.
and rocking the baby. So, um, what I think that we cannot go against the nature. We should embrace it and capitalize on it. Okay, this is what we okay. Let's deal what we've got.
So, question for you, Sven, because the environment that you're in, the people that you're surrounded by, and that you surround yourself with, you've just mentioned it. You meet lots of super successful people. What common thread runs throughout all of them? What makes those people so successful?
Beautiful, beautiful question. I noticed the more senior person is, the more respectful they are. They may not know me, the first approach I do, they may not know me, maybe they have heard about me, doesn't matter, but they are respectful, they are responsive. The more senior the person is, the more respect you see, which is a beautiful observation I had. I already long ago I came to this conclusion and I love it. Also, probably I'd say people I deal with, usually they're people of action. They do not delay. And one example as well I see on my daily basis is my husband. I'm impressed. Okay, task, solution, action, done. Next one, move on. This is amazing. No one says, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. No, there's no tomorrow. There's just today. You do it now. Okay. I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
given that you have all the tools in your hands at the moment. So I'd say, so first, respect. Second, it's this ability to act and not postpone. And third, probably responsibility. They take responsibility for what they say. They take responsibility for people they lead, and they take responsibility for actions they take. I mean, this is probably these three: respect,
Yeah.
action, and responsibility.
Yeah. I think there's two other attributes I'm going to add to that, if that's okay with you, because I think you've absolutely nailed the criteria for, or at least three criteria for many people. I think I'd add challenge. They don't mind challenge.
Oh, yeah.
They like to be challenged. They want to hear an opposing perspective. They might not take it on board, but they'll listen to it, and that they're open-minded. They're prepared to take those things on board. They want to be challenged. They want to be set up to the next level, and they'll take on new ideas. Procrastination is the killer of success, and you've already highlighted that. But to be challenged, that's what I often find with really, really good decision makers. They're prepared to listen to other things as well.
Done a smart move. First, I married one. Second, I work with them. And third, I gave birth to them. So I'm surrounding myself with goal oriented people.
I think we live in a society now where we look at what people have, what they've achieved, and we kind of sometimes we put them on a pedestal. And in fact, the thing that we don't look at is so much is how they've achieved it. What actions have they taken? And their actions are driven by their belief, their values, the knowledge, the experience they have, how their mind works, and really importantly, the environment that they're in. So if you've got your purpose, you've got your why, you've got your motivation, you've got your knowledge bank, you've got your network, and you're in the right environment, you just described environment, surrounding yourself with these amazing people, then that's the B. That is the B that will launch all your other actions. So inspiring,
Can I just add
Svetlana, and I wish we had long.
one more thing I forgot to
Please
say?
do.
That is reflecting that question you asked me about the energy. I may not sound like a very businesswoman now, but the key component in everything is love. Okay, in everything. If you love what you do, you're gonna succeed in it. If you love what you do, your client's gonna feel it and they're gonna be enjoying being part of what you've done. If you
Yeah,
love your
yeah,
family, you are a happy person, you have an energy to create, to be, to believe and share. So I do believe that one of the missions I have in this world is to advocate for the idea of doing everything you do with love, no matter what. This
Mm.
is one of the
It's
things
great.
that really, bit philosophical, bit out of the context about business, success, achievements. But this is truly embedded in me, in my actions, in my decisions.
Mm. Well, that's a driver. It's a motivator for you, isn't it? It's a huge part of your why, and your why defines your actions. So it's it's a great point. It's an absolutely wonderful point. I know that you're going to continue to build Entrelon Real Estate Club. I know you're on an amazing entrepreneurial journey. I'd love to keep in contact and find out where you're going to go with the business and how you're driving life and your life goals. So absolutely amazing to speak with you today, Svetlana. And I hope other people have been as inspired as I am by many of the things that you said today. So thank you so much for your time. Let's keep in contact.
One of my inspirations just came back from a walk with a nanny. I'm about to hug him, kiss him, and make him stop crying.
Perfect. So much for you.
Thank you, man. Thank you for having me. Have a good day. Bye. I was just about to click the button and leave. Usually after the call, okay, bye, and I go.
You should have stopped.
I was still recording. Okay, so should I go? Man, thank you so much. Thank you for having me. It was a pleasure. A nice opportunity to step back from the daily routine, from all the daily tasks, and just think about why I do what I do.